Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone is having a great day. Well, it is Monday again. And we are going to be starting what I call birds and flowers. I don't know what else to call it. And I'll be starting in this is the top right hand corner. I do have it turned upside down. And this right here is the bird's nest. Yeah, so another week. Here we are. It's like 3 weeks to Thanksgiving, right? Oh, my goodness. Outrageous. Just busy, 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 busy. I am kind of looking forward to going to work. Yep, just go do something different. Yesterday, I didn't do anything. I mean, not really. I mean, I stitched. But other than that, I just sat around and watched a little Netflix, watched some YouTube. Because that wind blew all day long until it was dark. Yeah. Or maybe a little bit before, but yeah, I didn't have too much time there. So, yay. I'm telling you, I thought it was going to take the house off the foundation. It just blew and then there was nothing. And then all of a sudden it would just start up again. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Fun times. But it never did anything, as far as precipitation or anything like that. So, yay. I was thrilled. What did I work on yesterday? It's been kind of, I'm not sure what I've been working on. I just picked something up and stitch on. Oh, I stitched on that plum one that I started yesterday. Did I tell you this is from FGNormal? Yeah. So, yeah. Some days. And I didn't get too far with it. I just stitched and didn't really care, And it's kind of easy to stitch on. I wasn't, having to change the thread here and there and everywhere. I just stitch on a big part and go on. Yeah. And of course they had to put dark green next to dark blue. God, these companies, I swear. Although this dark blue and this dark green is a lot easier to see than orange and pink, or what is the other one? Like pale green and pale blue. Oh my goodness. At least I can get it in the light here. I thought this was going to be one. I didn't look at the pattern. I just thought, oh, I'll start on that flower. And then it was brown. I'm like, brown on a flower? And then I looked at it. It was the bird's nest. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was going to start on the outside, what do you call it? The border. But I figured that was too much stopping and starting for a video. So I just picked a color that would be good to stitch. That had a lot going on. So I wouldn't have to stop and start for y'all. Oh my, what else did I stitch on? I can't even remember. Everything's just been a blur for 4 days. I think I had too much time to stitch. How's that? I know. Usually there's no such thing. But I just kept hopping, skipping all weekend. From first this to that, and first that to this. And I was trying to avoid the 14 count. But that didn't happen, so I pretty much wore my thimble all weekend. I was working on that rooster as well. Yeah, it's got a little more going for it than it gives it credit, so just have to take it one bit at a time too. It's kind of like strips of confetti. How's that? Yeah, not the way that I thought that it would be. It looks so easy to stitch, but nah, not so much. I wanted to get back to my tiger, but that didn't happen. I had a lot of things I wanted to stitch on. I keep the, what do you call it, my dragon right there. Because when I don't feel like doing confetti or working on 14 count, I pull it out and put a couple strands in it. Because that's just how it goes. And it's so easy to stitch on. That's why I wanted it out. I don't know how it got into that other box, but oh well, it's fine now. I have my comfort stitching. And then sometimes I just like to stitch on something because it's new and it's different, and you know, whether it's easy or not, you just kind of gotta want to know. Hang on, gotta get rid of that thread. Hold that thought, there'll be a hot moment. I'm using my stork scissors today. I figured that would be appropriate. I got my little, hang on, gotta get rid of the needle. Two things at once, Laura, two things at once. Yeah, my little, I call them Orioles, but I don't know what they are. Are they Orioles? They might be something else, I'm sure of it. But yeah, they just seem suitable for this project, so why not? Oh, goodness gracious. I gotta keep this thing in the light or I won't be able to tell the difference between the blues and the greens. It's fine when I'm in my stitchy spot on the couch because the light is like right there. I guess I need a new light. Do I need a new light? Yeah, maybe I'll get one of those. Maybe that'll be my Christmas present to myself. So anybody working on anything new or anything old, or are you trying to get something done before Christmas? Or, you know, I don't know. If I set a goal, some days it just doesn't work, so I just stitch at free will on whatever it is I want to stitch on. No, what do you call it? Not expectations, but no rules. Does that make sense? But this looked easy to stitch on, though. It's kind of got a consistency to it with that whole background thing. I was going to start with the 939, which is that yellow, you know, to kind of make everything else pop, but sometimes dark stitching kind of gets to my eyes, so I don't do too much of it. I'll do a little bit and then go on to something else. And it doesn't matter if I'm stitching on light color or dark colored fabric. For me, I just can't. And I've tried everything to put a light underneath it. It doesn't work. But the dark thread just seems to kind of blur together, and then I can't sometimes tell where I'm stitching, or if I've, you know, done the full cross, or yeah. So it's better a day thing. I mean, like in daylight. So I'll save that for another time. This brown doesn't seem to be too terribly bad. It's not real totally black dark like 3371. This is color number, if I could see, oh hell, it's just easier over here, right? What was I thinking? 938. So, according to DMC, it's one off of 939, so. But it's fine, it really is. It's a nice goldeny brown. Like a dark teddy bear brown. Whoops. Pulled too fast. Sometimes I get stitching and I don't realize how that thread is just working its way out of the needle. I put, when I cleaned my desk, I put all the loose needle threaders and pieces and parts into one of my little antique bowls that I acquired from a thrift store somewhere. You dork. I just love it when it does that. There we go. And then sometimes we gotta go like that. Just kind of fluff it with my fingernail lightly. It gets it all untwisted. Okay. Yeah, and I was really tired yesterday. I don't know why. It's just like everything kind of caught up with me. I laid down at 12:30. Not that I went right to sleep, so let's call it I went to bed at, or went to sleep at 1 o'clock. I did not get up until 4. Some days I allow myself one of those days, just 1 out of 4, to lay down and take a nap with no alarm, nothing. And just sleep as long as I want. So I don't know what was up with that. Holy cow. Got up just about in time for the sun to go down. That was weird. Totally weird. Not into this. It's going to get dark by 5 o'clock. Or 5:30 at the latest around here. Awesome. Yay. We'll see. We will see. So maybe this week it'll be a little tiny bit busier. We do have the order to come in this week, so that'll give us all something to do on Wednesday. But I don't know, what the weather is going to be like, for the rest of the week, or if my daughter and I can even go out. She just didn't feel like going out and walking around. So, who knows? It wasn't too bad over the weekend. I mean, as far as weather, it was in the 50s, but yesterday was the coup de grace. I mean, it was just so windy. I didn't even want to go outside. Yeah, it'd probably blow me off the porch. And that would take some doing, but it was blowing pretty dang good. Alright, guys. Well, we got all that part done. It's fine if you're in the light. You can see that. I should have probably done that blue. I don't know. It would have been 6 of one, half dozen of another. But we'll see. But this had such nice consistency. Yeah, it's got its little moments, that are kind of confetti. But it seems to be more, I want to call it symmetrical, if that's a good word for it. Yeah, I really like this, so I may start over here after I get off of the video and work on like 4 or 5 colors and just do the border. We'll see. Alright guys, well thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.